In this video, we're just going to look at some more questions involving stamp duty and calculating the amount we'll have to pay on a specific vehicle price. So, as stated in previous video, stamp duty is a tax you pay when you transfer ownership of a vehicle or are registering a vehicle, and it's based on the price of the vehicle. That can be its market value or its purchase price, whichever is higher. So, in this particular question, the stamp duty is dependent on whether the vehicle is a passenger vehicle or a non-passenger vehicle, with non-passenger vehicles being charged $7 per $300 and passenger vehicles being charged a lower rate of $5 per $300. So let's have a look at how we calculate our stamp duty for these questions. Let's look at A. So we have a passenger car worth $21,300. So value equals $21,300. And we have to make sure that this is expressed, this is rounded up to a value that's divisible by $300. So the rate is $5 per 300 or part of $300. So if we divided this by 300, I think you'd find that this is divisible by 300, but let's do that. Let's divide it by 300. So 21,300 divided by 300 is exactly 71. So we will pay 71 times the rate for this particular one. But if it was, say, a value of 21,350, and we would first divide this by 300, it's going to equal 71.16. Now, because we still pay the full rate for the part of $300 that we've gone over, in this case $50, we need to round this up to a value, the next value of the next bracket of $300. So in this case, we would round this up the value of this car another $300. So we would adjust the value to be equal to $21,600 in this case. And you can easily do that if it's 71 times, if it goes in evenly 71 times and then an additional amount further, then we just round it up. No matter what it is, we just round up to 72, the next whole number. So it would be equal to, you could just do 72 times 300. And that would give you 21,600, which would be the value that you're going to calculate the stamp duty on. In this case, we don't worry about that because we've got a number that goes directly into 300, so we don't need to worry about that for the moment. Okay, so we've got our value, our stamp duty. Brush. Stamp duty is going to be equal to $5 per 300. We can just express that as a fraction, 5 over 300. So our stamp duty payable is equal to 21,300 times 5 over 300. And this is going to be equal to, well, let's just put that in, 21,300 times 5 divided by 300. $355. Alright, let's do the next one. In this next one, we have a passenger car worth $69,500. So the value is $69,500 Now let's quickly divide 69,500. Let's divide it by 300. And we can see that it doesn't divide evenly, so we have to round up another unit of 300. So what we would actually get is 200 and go from 232 units of 300 to 231 units of 300 would go to 232 units of 300. So we can do 232 times 300. Oh, hold on. Nope. 232 times 300. 69,600. So just get rid of this for the moment, and we can do our adjusted value. 69,600 dollars. Okay. Now we need to work out our stamp duty. Is equal to, well, it's a passenger vehicle again, so it's 5 over 300, and our stamp duty payable is going to be equal to 69,600 times 5 over 300 times 5 divided by 300. $1,160. Alright. On to the next one we have is C. So in this one we have a non-passenger car. So we're going to use this rate here in this box. Alright. So we have a non-passenger car worth $45,880. So our value equals 45,880, and we're just going to put that into our calculator and work out if we need to round it. $152.93, so we're going to round this up to 153 times 300. Is going to be 45,900. To the nearest $300. And then we just need our stamp duty. Is going to be equal to, well, it's $7 per 300, 7 over 300, and our stamp duty payable is equal to 45,900 times 7 over 300. 45,900 times 7 divided by 300. 1,071. Alright, let's do the next one. Let's look at D. D, we have a non-passenger vehicle worth $36,614. So value $36,614, and we'll do adjusted value. First things first, let's divide that by, well, it's still by 300, so 36,614 divided by 300, 122.04, so we need to round this up to 123 times 300. 123 times 300. 36,900. Dollars to nearest 300. Alright, then we need our stamp duty. which is going to be equal to 7 over 300, $7 per $300, and our stamp duty payable is going to be equal to 36,900 times 7 over 300 times 7 divided by 300. 861. Okay, so you can see that the hardest part in these questions is just to make sure that you are using a value that has been rounded up to the nearest, in this case the nearest 300, but it could be the nearest 100, or whatever they are expressing the stamp duty as a fraction of. You have to do that first because stamp duty, the rate will be calculated on the rounded up value rather than the actual value of the vehicle. Alright, that's all I have for you in this video. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.